Guys, thank you so much for logging into Money for All. So, in this video, we will be talking about Sale Limited. As you can see, you have the Sale Limited chart in front of you. We will talk about why Sale Limited is kind of consolidating in the same price bracket, which is between 123 to an extent to 130, and why it is not giving the returns that people are expecting. Though there are some good news and there are some bad news, but we will try to evaluate that where is this stock is likely to go and what kind of returns it has given in the past. So it will try to tell us that where we should see this stock at the end of the July and maybe in the couple of months. So straight away, let's go to Sale Limited. As you can see, I have the sale chart in front of me. I have few stocks at the left that I'm tracking right now, and you can see that I have sale in front of me. So if you see today kind of the movement, so you can see that it started with a gap up. It There was a good momentum of Friday that all the steel companies had to carry with them. So it all started with a gap up opening. Steel sector, all the popular steel companies continued that momentum. As you can see that it started with 126, it went high to 127.40, and then kind of at you can say at 1 p.m. Suddenly we saw a sell-off in most of the market, not only in steel sector but in all the sectors. And then we saw sale closing the day at a dip of around 20 paisa. So that's about today's movement. If you see 1 week, you can see a straight line. You don't see a good amount of return. So 1 week back, it was almost at 126.95. So from that point till now, it is 2 rupees loss that the chart has shown. If you see 1 month, it was at around 136. Now it is at 124. But if you see 3 months, this stock was below 100 rupee. So for somebody who has invested it before 3 months, definitely it has made them money. But over the last 1 month, people are kind of stuck up at the same level. People have not been able to made money on sale stock until unless people are doing kind of a swing trading with it. Why I'm saying that is because if I show you the chart, if you see the RSI, there was a time when the RSI was at 85. So that was a time when there was a lot of buying happening. Everybody was buying it. And that was the only time when it kind of touched 150. And since then, you can see that the RSI is going down. Right now, the RSI is 48, which is kind of not too overbought, not too oversold. And if you also see the moving averages, let me show you that. So moving averages, which is 20 days moving average, was trending above 50 days moving average, which was showing a bullish trend. Now that 20 days moving average is almost touching the 50 days moving average. As you can see, both are kind of overlapping right now. And as far as the volumes are concerned, again, the stock has kind of lost volumes. In the month of May, you can see these green bars and the red bars. The height of these green and red bars are quite high. So that time, the stock was attracting a lot of volumes. But right now, you can see over the period, you can see these green and red bars. And now they are not that high as they used to be in the month of May. So definitely the stock has lost volume also. Now let me take you to the results. So see why people are so optimistic about the steel sector is because it's a result season again that has started, and kind of preview of the result that all these companies have given. They have shown good year-on-year growth. So people are expecting that as soon as again we will see results, we will see a lot of good buyings, and we will see these stocks crossing their 52 weeks high once again. So in case of sale, we can again see it is crossing 150. That is conditioned after result or before result. People appreciate the profitability. People see that the debt are reducing. People see promising results for the upcoming 3-4 more quarters. Then we will see some kind of a buying. But if you see last quarterly result, that was around 23,284 net sales with a profit of 3,469, which you can see sequentially is quite better than the 2020 March quarter. So what it has to compete with this time, which is April, May, June. So if you see last April, May, June, the revenues were 9,000 crore. So you can see the trend. So if let's say it comes around 26, 27,000 revenue, or let's say if the revenue remain flat as it was March, you can still see a huge jump year on year for sale. And if you see net profit, last year June it was a negative profitability. So this time coming into profit. So you will, when you will compare year on year for June quarter, we will see a huge growth for sale. So that could be a very good talking point. But sequentially, I think March quarter will give a tough competition to sale. I think the results definitely everybody knows, because steel prices are at a very good high, and profitability will not be a problem for this company. So year on year we will see a very positive side of the result, but sequentially we'll have to see how better it is than the March. As far as the company overall fundamentals are concerned, I'm sure you have already seen it, but let me give you a preview. This is again one of the top company when it comes to the overall market cap. This has 51,000 crore market cap with book value of 105. So this stock price is not too far ahead of its book value. Price to book ratio is also 1.19. So it's not too expensive stock. I had also made a video few days back where I had shown you guys which is the best steel sector. कौन सी steel company है सबसे बढ़िया, you can see here. So I've compared these steel companies, SAIL, Tata Steel, Hindalco, JSW, NMDC, and I have given you some fundamental. I've showed you which is the best and the cheapest steel stock right now to go for. And at the end of the video, I had given a conclusion that SAIL and Tata Steel are the cheapest. And that is what we see right now. All the medias are covering that the best pick right now is Tata Steel and SAIL, because their price to book is not too high as it is with Hindalco, JSW and NMDC. So that is the kind of I think analysis that have already been shared with you. So we'll have to wait and watch what is happening in SAIL. One thing that I've started as a question at the end, starting of the video, is that why SAIL stock is not going up. I think it is because there's a lot of swing traders that are kind of using SAIL as an opportunity to do swing trading. As soon as they have seen, as soon as SAIL is going and touching 130, we see a lot of shorts happening, and people who are genuinely trying to invest in SAIL, they see huge sell quantity placed as an order. They also kind of go under threat and try to sell their position. So 130 definitely become a resistance, become a hurdle. And 123, again we see a lot of people who don't want to invest as a long term in SAIL. Also for an opportunity they come and buy at 123. So this zone has become a problem for SAIL. But as far as when this zone will be overtaken by a lot of buyers, that I've shown you, when we will see a lot of volumes coming. Right now what has been compromised in SAIL stock is the volume. You can see that the volumes are kind of compromised. In May we saw almost 3 times the volume that are happening right now. So if those volume will again come back, we will again see SAIL bouncing. But if somebody will say that after a month SAIL will be 160, 170, I don't think so. But if somebody will say what would be the sale price at the end of the year, I think it will be good enough for somebody to feel good about investment in SAIL. So you actually have to have a horizon of at least few months, if not 1 or 2 months. So I think that's what my opinion about SAIL. People who are invested, I think it will not going to let you lose your money, because the profitability at this company will not going to be changed drastically, at least for 1 year and 1.5 year or 2 years maybe. So we'll wait and watch. So guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I will see you in the next video. Thank you. How did you find the video? Please comment and tell me. Thank you so much.